I consider myself a student of life, a student of knowledge. I love to attain knowledge from any place that I possibly can, any person that I possibly come in contact with, near or far. It really doesn't matter. I just love knowledge. Now, there is something that I heard today that I feel like I have to share with everyone. Now, I'm not one of those people that sit up here and give these messages or try to adorn you with daily affirmations. While there is a place for that and there are people for that, I don't want to come off as disingenuous. Even though I do feel this way, I like to uplift people. I like to uplift their spirits and make them believe that they can do more than they can. It's just, to me, I don't like the spotlight. I don't like the limelight. I don't like being seen, which to me is extremely ironic because I do YouTube videos, and that exposes me to the world to be judged on a daily basis, constantly. Positive, negative, I don't like it. I like being in the background. I like not being seen. But to truly get to where you need to go, this information that I received today, which I fully believe was given to me so that I could share with people, because I think that this message is truly, truly profound. Like, it hit me. It hit me right here. It hit me in my soul, and it grabbed onto me and it resonated to me in a way that certain words have not before, because it had me think about my life. It had me think about the course of my life, and now the course correction in the direction that I'm going. And if you and I want to get where we need to go, I think that these words of wisdom shine true. Now, I just heard a gentleman say, if you truly want to live an outstanding life, you have to stand out. Standing out for me is something I do not wish to do. No matter how well I do, how bad I do, I don't like praise. I don't like adulation. I don't like any of these things. I like to do what I'm doing, know to myself that I did a good job, and keep it moving. And in some cases, you need to take certain risks or just go outside of your normal self to get where you want to be. And if I truly want to get my business and get my YouTube channel up to par to where I want it to be, I have to stand out. I have to do things that I'm truly uncomfortable with and set those things aside to get to where I want to go. Because I truly feel like I'm an outstanding person. I may not be an outstanding personality. I'm not too sure about that, but I want to be outstanding in the life that I live. And to get the life that I live, I have to make these choices and decisions to move forward in ways that I have not before. Now, I have been moderately successful in work. I've been moderately successful at YouTube, but I am not to a level where I want to be, where I strive to be. And in all these endeavors, you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional with your actions. You have to be intentional with your words. And this intentionality will hopefully put you on that path. You have to get out of your own way. Once again, I do YouTube. I do it a lot, a whole lot. But there is still something inside of me that's holding me back, because I could be doing more. Like, I could be doing more live streams. I could be putting out more videos. But just that self-doubt that creeps in is just like, okay, is this going to be successful? And I especially struggle when I have a successful video. Like, if I have a video that does above the norm of what the rest of my videos do, I sit back and I'm proud, but that proudness only lasts for a moment, because it's like, oh my gosh, you got to put out another video. And if you put out this next video, will it be successful as the last? Sometimes I hesitate in putting out something new because I don't want to disappoint myself in the outcome of what happened previously. They say one of the most successful ways in life is trial and error. You only succeed by failure, because if you don't know failure, you have no way to overcome, build that resiliency, or learn what it is to rise up. So now my challenge to you is, go out there every day and be outstanding. Don't be outstanding for your job. Don't be outstanding for your coworkers. Be outstanding for yourself, and know that you can accomplish these things, because these are things that I am learning. These are things that I have learned, especially over the last 2 years, that if I put my mind to something, I can do it. That has always been one thing that has crippled me throughout life: fear of failure, fear of not measuring up. Well, listen, people don't measure up to themselves every day, and they're just fine. There are times when I fail, and I'm okay. I'm still here. But it's that crippling fear that I had to ditch and put to the side to make a better way. One thought that I've always had, that's kind of been an afterthought in the back of my mind, which generally doesn't go for today, but it has always been in the past, especially many, many years ago, is living the American dream. and looking at how people outside of the United States wanted to come to the United States, the land of milk and honey, for opportunity, the land where you can be anything that you want to be. Now, in today's world, you don't have to come to the United States. You can be anything that you want to be wherever you are. You just have to find what is best for you. You have to find your niche or niche, however you want to say it, and pursue it. And I think after 40 something years of life, I'm finally realizing that you make your own way. You can go out there and attain a lot of things if you, one, learn the knowledge of where you need to go to get it, two, have that desire and that self motivation to push yourself past your doubts and your fears to make these once far reaching goals more attainable. And especially in today's world. Today's world is no longer you go to school, you go to college, you get a good job, and that's your life. Life now is about making these possibilities, becoming an entrepreneur. These are now viable options to sustain life. And a lot of times now, those people are more successful than your regular 9 to 5ers that rely on that steady paycheck that you know is going to be there. Sometimes you have to take those chances. Now, me, I have always in my life admired, I don't care whether you succeeded, whether you failed. I've always admired the people who decided to pick up and go search for what it is that makes them happy. I've had friends, family members that have picked up with $200 in their pocket, moved clear across the country to search for something that was bigger than anything that I could fathom. Just the courage that it took with little to no money in their pocket to pick up and start over somewhere else. Whereas I was just scared to go from one job to the next in the same city that I lived in. Like now, to me, that's crazy. It's crazy that I wasted so much of my life being paralyzed with the fear of not having a steady paycheck. Well, fortunately, the last year I've lived that. I've lived that not knowing where my money's coming from, not knowing how much I'm going to make on YouTube today or what this venture is going to bring to me. But guess what? Once again, I'm still here. So no longer am I going to live in the shadows. No longer am I going to hide, because hiding is the opposite of being outstanding. And to me, I'm an outstanding person. And I know that I've wasted a lot of time on antiquated thinking, but the time is now, and it's never too late to start. We're about to enter 2024, and 2024 is the year of prosperity. Me, my team, my people, my brothers, we're about to go get it. We are about to take small YouTube channels and turn it into a conglomerate of different entities that are about to sustain our families for future generations. And I'm a firm believer that you speak it into the air, it comes true. That negative thought, that negative doubt, all those negativities weigh on you, and it weighs on your mindset, and it cripples you, just like it's crippled me. As of today, and hearing these prophetic words, I am ready to now live outstanding. Are you?